Hey guys, it's Sign Duo here, and we're back to answer another question. You guys might hear Java in the background playing. If you guys don't know, our dog, her name's Java, and she is a cute little brindle pity mix. But her favorite thing is to like wrestle with her rope. My initial answer to your question is deep, kind of deep one. Why don't we start with something a little bit more light? Something a little bit more light. I just have to kind of look back through our history and try to remember things that we've gone through with a different perspective. Because when we started dating, and even now, I don't think about him being deaf. I just see you as Ryan, so I have to kind of like filter out my memories and have a different perspective. So one thing that surprised me when we were kind of like, I think 2 years in, maybe 3 years, I was already fluent in sign language, but I was just starting to learn about different deaf people. And what surprised me the most about learning about deaf culture, deaf people, is that there's such a huge variety of the language, like what people use. And just because somebody's deaf doesn't mean that they know American Sign Language or sign language in general. That was a big assumption I had in the beginning. If they're deaf, they know sign. I know one. Yeah, about you, specifically you. I was very surprised that after a while you started asking me, how do you say things? He told me later that he didn't voice when we met so that I would have to learn sign language. And I'm glad you did. Yeah, and I always try my best. So you ready for the deep thing that surprised me? Okay, so this is kind of sad, made me a little bit sad, is that one time when things were like difficult for our relationship, you know, sometimes like you get in a fight or whatever, that happens, that he said, if you ever want to break up with me because I'm deaf, I'm fine with that. And that was like shocking. It was shocking. Made me sad. And I was like, nope. That's not how we think. No. Yeah. You. Well, I see why. But we're here for a reason. I would say that when you asked me what surprised me about dating a deaf person, that popped up in my head first because that was so surprising to me. I never thought of that in my whole life, or knowing you this whole time. I've never thought about that. And you placed that in my head. You placed that in my head. So maybe. Hey, Jumbo. All I know is that when I met you, I just knew I wanted to see you again tomorrow. And how can I see him more when I feel like something's wrong? And then, you know, faster than you know it, you're just sitting in your living room and you're with him and your dog. You have a dog and you're just like, how did we end up here? Yeah. Love you guys. Bye. Go get her. What do you want to say to everyone? You want your toys. You want payment in cookie form. Yeah. Bye guys.